Hey guys, time to get in on the action for the biggest moments in basketball with Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projections, place your entry, and win up to 100 times your money. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the Prize Picks app and use the code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.
Are you ready, kids? Get your parents' permission, check your mailbox, and grab your shopping cart. It's time for the Adventures in Collecting podcast.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Dave. Welcome to Adventures in Collecting, where we talk toy news, culture, and hauls,
along with our journeys as collectors.
Radio Toyetic event.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Premium Toyetic Event. So that must mean we had a Premium Live event. And there is no bigger Premium Live event than Wrestlemania. And this is the biggest Wrestlemania of all time, so we're told. So we're going to take a look at Wrestlemania Saturday. WrestleMania Sunday we'll take a look at later in the week. I am Dave. I'm going to be looking at 4 different matches, all by myself this time because Eric is in the middle of the ocean somewhere, on vacation, living it up. So as you know from previous episodes, Premium Toyetic Event is a look at not who had the best match, not who won the match, not who lost the match, but which gear won. So we're going to take a look at the best gear for the evening for WrestleMania Saturday, and we are going to start with the opening match of the night. And that, of course, was Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship. Now, the Eradicator has had some pretty cool figures with one-off gear. She has had, from the pandemic WrestleMania, the blue and white gear. She's had all white gear from another Premium Live event. She even had the Premium Live event gear where she lost her luggage and had to kind of throw something together real quick. But we don't really have a great Rhea figure of her current look, her current kind of standard black and purple look. And, it's WrestleMania, right? What an iconic night. Why not have a look at Rhea's most iconic gear for another just really great title defense and a really great match too, by the way. So we had Rhea backed by Motionless in White, the band Motionless in White. Say that 3 times fast, I dare you. Motionless in White did her theme song, and Rhea had a really cool purple and black with little kind of splashes of red in there. Gear, the really cool face paint, and it's got to be a figure, right? We're talking toyetic. Who's more toyetic than Rhea Ripley? So that is going to be my first pick. The next match I'm going to take a look at is the 6-pack challenge for the, at the time, undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships, but now it's been split up. We have finally Raw Tag Team Champions and SmackDown Tag Team Champions again. And as the entrances were kind of unfolding, I was like, oh, here's DIY and DX gear. This will be my pick from this match. Or here's the new Catch Republic in matching gear. This will be my pick for this match. And then the New Day came out. With it being Philadelphia and one of my favorite movie franchises of all time, we had Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day, in Rocky-themed gear. Kofi in Rocky 3 Rocky gear, and Xavier Woods in Apollo Creed themed gear. It was perfect. Perfect for the event, perfect for the city, perfect for my tastes, which is, I just love Rocky movies. They're fantastic. So thumbs up, chef's kiss for this gear. Even though the New Day did not come out on top in the match, they came out on top with the best gear in the match. The next match we're going to take a look at was the match between Damage Control and Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi. And of course, we are going to take a closer look at Bianca, Naomi, and Jade. Just fantastic entrance. It reminded me of Kiss being like lowered down at the end of their concert or like when Peter Criss would have the drum riser that would raise and lower. So that was cool, but also just absolutely excellent gear. Jade in the silver, Bianca in kind of like a silver and gold combo, and Naomi in gold, but still brought the glow. So we had the glow, the storm, and the EST. Just looking absolutely outstanding for WrestleMania. It's a very, very big night in pro wrestling, so why not have just very amazing gear? And just the gold and the silver, I can't stop talking about it. Just keep going back to those like kind of cool metallic combinations and that great look. So my next pick, Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi. I know it's supposed to be one wrestler, but I'm going to cheat on this one. It should be a 3-pack. Last but not least, we head to the main event, of course. And, everybody in that match has a lot of figures, but the newest look was for the final boss himself. The great one, the people's champ, The Rock. He came out in a new vest with the kind of flashback to the track pants, but of course led to his iconic boots and tights combo with the elbow pads. And this is going to be the first time we've gotten in-ring Rock action with his newer tattoos. A lot of the figures, Elites, Ultimates, are with The Rock's older tattoos. This would be the first time we get his new tattoos in a figure. So I think that combined with the People's Champ belt, I mean, why not? It's been the first time in, depending on how you look at it, 8 to 11 years where The Rock's been in a meaningful WrestleMania match, let alone a match altogether. So what a great way to celebrate that than to have the final boss as a new figure. So that's it for this episode of Premium Toyetic Event. Those are the 4... All right, it's really like 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. Sounds like the end of Clue, but I think that's like 7 wrestlers. We'll call them 7 wrestlers. That's like a 3-pack, a 2-pack, and 2 single carded packs. It's WrestleMania. We gotta go big, right? So we went big for WrestleMania Saturday. Let's see who went big for WrestleMania Sunday. Check it out later in the week. Of course, follow, subscribe, like, do all those things. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe and hit the bell. If you're listening on the podcast, go ahead and subscribe. Leave a comment. Do all those things the internet kind of wants you to do. If you're watching this on Instagram, hit the little heart and leave a comment. I think I hit them all. As always, follow us on the social medias at AIC_podcast. We'll see you for the next episode. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, dear listener, for hanging out with us today. Subscribe, rate, and review us wherever you listen, and then tell your friends to do it. Thanks also to Joe Azari, the golden voice behind our intro. Our music is Game Boy Horror by the Zombie Dandies. Find more about them both on our show notes.
Follow us on social media at AIC_podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Stop by and say hi, show us your toy hauls, and share your toy stories. Maybe we'll talk about it in a future episode.
Don't try this at home. Void where prohibited and some assembly required. Each sold separately, not a flying toy. Consult a physician if your toy run exceeds more than 4 hours.
This has been a non-productive media presentation. Executive producer, Frank Hablawi. This program and many others like it on the Non-Productive Network is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. Please share it, but ask before trying to change it or sell it. For more information, visit non-productive.com.